Hi guys, so this is my current favorite song right now in this moment by Reba, Consider Me Gone. It's basically a song probably to her boyfriend or someone intimate based on the lyrics, and her just saying like, I was so open with you, I was so honest with you, and you just shit on me. And I feel like that with my brother. So I can really relate to it right now. Basically, if I'm not the one thing you can't stand to lose, consider me gone. And so I've just been playing it on repeat, and I'm making it as the background music to this video because I'm not sure who's home. It is very bright and sunny and hot outside, so I don't want to go to the park, but I do have things on my heart that I want to talk about, and I don't want people to hear, so I'm hoping that this music doesn't make it hard to hear me when I talk to you guys. And then of course Bentley is chilling and he would love to play. Bentley, sit down. High five. There you go. So he didn't feel like high-fiving for you guys yesterday. I guess today he will because I have a toy. So yeah, that is where we're gonna go with this. My hair is like parting all weird. I don't know, whatever. Basically, I really want to talk to you guys about the different Spanx that I'm picking and who I'm choosing to tell and when I'm choosing to tell them, but even more than that, the different stages and steps that it's gonna take for this to be a reality. And I really want my future little peanut to know. So when Jessie was pregnant, she called her baby Little B, with Russell, and Ruby was baby Seedling, and just without even noticing, I have been using the term Little Peanut, so I guess this one will be my peanut. So basically, the first step or stage would be obviously my sister and I did a lot of research on what needs to happen, but more than anything else, what needs to happen is I need to move out of this house. I cannot be living with my mother and her husband and my brother and all these dogs. I need my own space. I am grown enough that I should have moved out a long time ago, but it was just never a priority to me. I made really good money at a couple of my past jobs, and rent was like, why should I pay rent when I can live with my mom for free? And I'm finally hitting a point that I understand why I should pay for rent, because I need my space and I'm going stir crazy. So step one is right now I'm in school to be a software developer. I am not very good at it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I did a really big disservice to myself and cheated a lot through school. So now I'm spending the time going back and relearning the material that I should already know, because I am not able to get through any interviews. I have no idea what I'm doing on the job, and so it was just a really big disservice to myself. At the time, the thought was, this school is giving me a time crunch. I have 2 hours to figure this out, and I'm not figuring it out, and I'm gonna fail, and I'm gonna have to repeat it, and it's gonna push me back 2 months, and I don't have 2 months. And it's been this like really nasty cycle, but the reality is now it's pushing me back more than the 2 months, because there's so much I still need to learn, because I didn't understand that root concept, and everything builds on it. So step one is going to finishing school and getting a job. So while I'm doing that, I switched from the full-time school, which is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and instead I'm doing part-time, which is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So at least I will be able to have a full day job in the process. So while I do school at nighttime, I'm trying to get hired at my old job right now. I thought maybe I left on good terms, but it seems to be taking a really long time for this company to process my rehire request. And that could be just their process takes forever and I'm not sure, but it could also be like they're covering their bases and making sure that legally they're allowed to tell me no. So I'm just really not sure what's happening. It's gone up 3 levels of like supervisor, director, program manager have all approved it, and it's just waiting for the senior director to approve it. Once that happens, I just need to do a background check and a drug test, which I know will clear. And so it's just a matter of time at this point, but I don't really have time. It's not really on my side. So while I'm waiting for all this stuff to process, my sister has been helping me spam out my resume and my portfolio in trying to get whatever's going to be first. You know, obviously something in the field of software engineer and developing is going to be the best for my future because that's, you know, the most growth. But the company I'm currently trying to get back in is my pharmacy technician license, and doing the medical field. I did find a job that is literally just perfect. It's taking everything I did in the pharmacy and it's writing software that's going to automate that process. And that's exciting. That's really exciting to be a part of that, because at my last company, we were told, you know, people are going to get laid off, we're downsizing, everything's being automated, and so they're already starting to roll out these different softwares and different processes and policies. And so to be a part of the team that is making that change is really exciting. It sucks. It is taking jobs from people. It is, you know, if it's automated, you don't need 500 employees in that department, but it's really exciting to know that you are helping the future, because if you are taking those 500 jobs and you're automating it and you're making it quicker, how many patients and how many more people can you process and can you get through? And I know companies look at that as this is more profit and this is more money and this is more business coming through, but on the other side of that prescription is a person. There's a person who is living. That is someone's daughter, that is someone's mother, that's someone's son and husband and you know, best friend. That is a real person on the other side of that prescription. And by being able to make, you know, yes, you're making more money and you're processing it, but by being able to process that much more is touching that many more lives. You are changing that many more lives. You are able to get these sick patients their medications faster, and instead of them waiting a 14-day turnaround time, they only have to wait a 2-day turnaround time. And you know, the faster you can get that medication into your system and into your blood, the faster you'll feel better, and you know, the healthier the world will be. So yeah, it sucks. You're taking jobs from people, but you are bettering the quality of life in someone. And if you're taking those 500 jobs from people, you're opening up, what else can they be doing? How else can they be helping the world? Because now there's 500 more people with an open schedule that is available to work hard and that wants to work hard. Everyone needs jobs. And so it's kind of this catch-22 where, yeah, it really sucks. Like, you're taking these jobs and you're excited to be automating and taking all these people's jobs, but yeah, I'm excited to be changing the world. And when you think of it in that light, it makes me so excited and just so proud to want to code and to want to learn these different languages. And it's really important for me to talk about, because when I say it verbally and I can hear and I can feel the excitement that I'm trying to express to you guys, it's a good reminder for me, because I sit in front of the computer and I look at this code and I just think this is boring. You know, I'm watching these 2-hour-long lectures and literally 30 seconds into it, I'm tuning out and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I tuned out already. I watched a video that was a 6-minute video and I fell asleep before the end of it because it was just so boring. But if I can remember that these functions and these different languages in Python and JavaScript and Java and Node and all this stuff I'm learning, if I can just remember the end goal is to better someone else's life, it really helps me stay motivated. So the first step to having my little peanut be a real peanut is going to be to finish school and to move out. I need my own space, and so I am going to show you guys what I've been looking at and doing. I'm not sure if I know how to do a voiceover just yet, so in case I don't, I'm gonna tell you verbally, and I'll include it in the video even if it's just to music at the end, because this isn't for the public, and if this is my little baby, then you understand. Mommy's an airhead, and I'm doing the best I can. But the apartment complex that I have chosen is called Aviva Luxury Apartments. They have a really big dog park, which is super important for me with Bentley. They're extremely dog friendly. They do every Tuesdays. They do community potluck night where everyone goes into like the main room that lives there that wants to participate, and you guys just do a potluck and you get to know your neighbors and just learn, you know, who you're living with, build those connections. And I think it's really important and extremely exciting to have that connection with someone who lives right there. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Maybe someone's going to need to check on your dog, or, you know, you just never know. And it's nice to have those relationships kind of built out over time. And it's really easy to kind of let those relationships dwindle and fade if it's not what you're expecting. But it's really cool that they offer that as an opportunity. The building is very nice. It's brand new. There's no bugs, no crickets, no scorpions, which out here, those are the bugs you really got to look out for. Scorpions eat crickets, so if there's a lot of crickets, that's a big red flag to run for the hills, because that means that scorpions are coming if they're not already there. So yeah, there is that luxury apartment. I'll go ahead and put pictures or screenshots or somehow get the floor plan into this video of that. And the other thing that Auntie Jessie is helping me with is my resume and building out my own portfolio website by code. It was really awkward to call her Auntie Jessie, but by the time you're watching this, she is very much your aunt, so I gotta get used to calling her that. So yeah, I am going to do that when I edit, and other than that, this video is super boring and plain without this sweetest little Bentley. Hi, baby. So let's just look at him. Hi, Bentley. Go get your baby. This is the mess that Bentley has left with his air fluff all over his pillows. We don't need to film him humping that. These are all of his toys. He's a big messy boy. He takes after his mother, who is also a big messy girl. I'm starting to pack, so this is like everything I need left out that I'm not packing yet. So I have like, right there is my water bottle. Those bottles are just Gatorade of 3 a.m. snacks. But all right here is my medication. Underneath all of that is my bathroom supplies. So it looks really messy. It looks super trashy, but it is organized. There's more bathroom and medication. Those are shoes I gotta get rid of. Those are my, the silver ones are my stiletto shoes I wore at Nana Jen and Grandpa Todd's wedding. And you can see how big they are. After about 10 minutes, my feet hurt and I took them off and I went barefoot the entire night, which was super fun. So there's a little bit about me, your mama, your big brother Bentley, your big brother. He really wants to play. And so yeah, that's it.